There it is. Now we are connected. Literally waited like 2 or 3 minutes for this thing to up and connect. I don't know why. But we're here now, and we are streaming. And so give me just a minute, and we will be in our video game. A video game? What video game you say? I didn't mean to open that. Oh well. This is a video game we've been playing so far. One that we've been in for just a little bit. Okay. Let me go ahead and swap over to the right scene. There's the right scene. And with that, we are in the game. And I just realized I have no sound. I don't know why I have... Oh, I know why I have no sound. Hold on. No? That... Oh, hold on. Oh, I do a sound. My bad. I'm gonna check one more thing just real quick, and then we'll get further into this. I'm sorry. Like, this is the way this stream starts out, is like, seriously? You gotta check something? Yeah, I do. Just real quick. Of course, it's not a playback device. But we'll try to go through it anyway. Donkey Kong Country, and what we're wanting to do is we're going to load as we are in Gorilla Glacier. And I am going to turn this down ski. Get rid of some of the sound. I gotta say, I like the minimalist approach to this. I'm just messing around with the channels. So let's go ahead and hop into this. We are in the snow section of this video game. Okay. Yeah, I remember that being there. I remember that being there. Dude, I love how it's missing sound at the moment. But I'm afraid that if I were to... No! Okay, I was about to... I jumped and hit the wrong one by accident. Awesome sauce. Yeah. But I did take out that necky, so that's good, I guess. Oh, I remember this. Barrels all over the place. Stuff trying to kill me. This is not gonna be good. No bueno. No bueno! Ho 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 ho! Whoops. I got 30-something lives though, so I mean it's all good in the house. And drop that. Land on his head. Land on his head. And we ignore the frostbitten bee. If I remember correctly, we're about to get into snowstorm type conditions in this game. Ooh. Ooh, that... I was about to say that! Man, I'm sucking right now! Like, something awful! Alright. Get the extra life. Bounce on your head. Bounce on your head. Don't get hit by the frostbitten bee. Run along like Donkey Kong. No! We're off to a good start, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, we're off to a good start. I'm just messing everything up right now. I mean... Like, I don't know what to say other than, I'm really botching this whole thing up. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to save here, though. What if I go straight up? Oh, nothing. Just bananas. Not that that's a bad thing. I love me some bananas. Bananas are good for me. As he saves again. Hoping that he does not kill himself by accident. Because killing myself by accident is a bad thing. Well, dead for a short period, but then I'm alive again. Is it there? No. No. Oh well. Oh well. So I hope everyone's having a good day today. Again, I felt like I was trying to decide what to do today. To be honest with you, there's a part of me that was going, you know what would be a really, really interesting idea if, as he... About to say, like, seeing the bee there makes me think there was something super special there, and I just happened to be right somehow. Listen to the flute. When you got some of the channels taking out of it, it kind of messes with you. Huh. Alright, let's try this again with less failure. Okay, one more time. One more time. I mean, I'm using save states. Save states right now. They're moving much, much faster. Whoa! That barrel just appeared out of nowhere. That doesn't matter. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Ooh. Alright, so we're shooting in barrels. We're going all over the place. And... it's probably cheap using save states, but they're here for a reason, and so I shall use them to the best of my abilities. Case and point. Let's see. All right. Oh, this section. I hated this section. This is really where the rubber meets the road in this game. That worked out better than I thought it would. Huh. Okay, I'll take that. I don't like how dangerously close I am to that bee. Alright, so we're slowly. Alright. And in a moment, nope. He'll move faster than us, and then we can move forward slowly, so we are making our way. It's taken me longer to beat this stage than I'd hoped, but we have reached the end, and that matters to me. We made it. Man, that wasn't fun. But if I remember right, this is really truly where the rubber meets the road as you're playing this game, is like right through here. So yep. It's the ones where you slide up and slide down and slide all around and try not to get hit. Blue, you slide up. Red, you slide down. That's the way this stage is. And, why couldn't I jump off just then? It kind of perturbs me. It kind of annoys me. Why couldn't I jump just then? Why am I so slow and not good at this? That's a good question. How do we answer that? Just the way I said it. I am slow and not good at this game, apparently. What? I dropped down here? I dropped down there, apparently. Okay. So, that's the direction I had, and that's going to take me down, so I drop down here, and I'm weirded out at the moment. Like, I want to show or tell you as far as how this looks for me. Okay. How this looking. how this looks for me. Okay. Like, I can see the stream at the bottom of my screen. And so it's kind of strange for me, in that way. I'm only at the O. Let's see. There we go. Save it, and we... Yeah, that worked out well. Do that again. And this time we know what's coming. Haha! You cannot get me, little crimling things. But this pit will. Because I am bad at video games, apparently. Okay. As I said, I remember these stages being the ones that as a kid I was just like, I hate this very, very much. Because you're slipping and sliding and you're all over the place. And that's just not fun. That's just not fun. And then there's this, where if you're not constantly jumping, you're not doing anything good. And good grief, that... I don't care. I'm done with the stage. I'm through it. Alright, so we move on forward to Ice Age Alley. And we make our way forward. There's a necky right there. There's something there of interest? Nope. Oh well. Too bad. So, I just realized I have cut out all... or not all of, but a good portion of the sound effects in this game. Accidentally. Which... Nope. Ooh. Is that cheap? Maybe. Okay. Ooh, I hate... That's dumb of me. I hate ice mechanics in video games, though, which I know, realism and all that, but I still hate it. It's very, very not fun. Very, very not fun. That's that good grammar. That good grammar that you got there. It's just... Okay. There we go. It's just not fun. I still say it's funny, having the, Oh! Okay, I'll take the ostrich. Having the sound done up the way that I did, because it's... Nope. Nope. Well, accidentally saved that. Oh well. Just, I'm not a huge fan of sliding all over the place as Manky Kong tries to hit me with a barrel. No. There. Let's see. What? Okay. I don't understand. I couldn't see just then. Maybe I need to duck down, something of that nature. Like, if I duck... Oh, I had to give it a second and let the camera... I'm not accepting that. Not accepting that. Mickey. You really want to make things difficult for me, but I will not let you. I will not let you. Alright, we got the G. Tells us this age is almost over. Meaning I can survive. My thumb is cramping. Ow. This is underwater, isn't it? Croctopus chase. That's exactly what it is. I remember this stage. I remember this stage. You're being chased by a croctopus. Right. So they give you at least the idea of what's going on. By you having to deal with that, you're being chased by a croctopus. Oh. And you've got to try not to get it and beat down by the croctopus, as I did just a moment ago. And the croctopus is slightly fast, and so you can, you know, he can come after you. So it's like, yeah. So he's going to slowly catch up to you, but as long as you're moving at a decent pace, you should be fine. Alright. Ooh. Almost, you thought you had me, didn't you, shark? Alright, so I'm going to cut across in the direction that I came from, I think, or not. Not having too many problems getting past this guy. I distinctly remember this being a whole lot more difficult when I was a kid. Maybe it was the fact that I was a kid, but now I'm just kind of like, ooh. Well, he got, almost got take it out twice. That's actually what I almost said is, almost got take it out twice. Alright. So this is working out well for me. Oop, the shark. The shark is the only thing I can really foresee as being a detriment to me. You know, the only major issue is trying to get around those sharks, because, I mean, other than that one lucky shot, the croctopus really hasn't been able to get me. You hold down in this area. Oh! Haha! Ha! Remember how I said the shark is the only part of this that's detrimental to my health? There you go. Oh, okay, so I didn't do wrong. Good. Kind of wish this level would end, though, because it's kind of boring, to be honest with you. Hold on. I'm going back this way. Because that looked like a secret passage, a secret chamber, and if it's just a... Maybe if it's just a... oh. Hello. On guard, mein friend. Oh, no. This is good. This is very good. What have I to fear? I have on guard on my side. And on guard is faster than the croctopuses, and so that makes this a good thing. And then you've got the jellyfish, and then the end of the stage. So that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, hey, there's more to this. I had forgotten that there's more to this. Torchlight Trouble. This is the one where we're first introduced to Squawks. Oh, I hate this stage simply for that. Just the... Oh. Just for the way the light changes when he moves. It's like a flicker of being blinded, even if for just a brief moment, it is annoying, and it is a thing that should not be. I mean, in all honesty, it is a thing that should not exist. Ooh! And at least I can take this guy out, and I don't have to, like, jump over them. Oh! Wow, I forgot how short that stage was. We have not visited Candy Kong once since we've been here, so why don't we just go ahead and do that? Just like, hi, Candy Kong, save point. And then we save, and she blows us a kiss. 35% of the game? So, there you go. So, Funky's Flights, we can go with Funky anywhere we want. We want to go here, and we're going to cheaply, hello, cheaply use a save state because I can. And we're just kind of barreling through these stages if we can. And we jump up over there somehow and survive. And we jump up down here. And here we go. Ooh! It was like, I'm about to get hit, aren't I? Ooh! Yeah, I'm rushing this way too much, and I seriously need to slow down. Because that's gonna get me killed. I'm only at the end right now, and I'm halfway through here, so... Let's see... Okay, good, no enemies. Cheaply use a save state. We're at the inn. And we jump that... No! Okay. That actually worked out quite well. I feel really weird about the fact that I'm giving you guys, like, sound effects. I have this problem about doing that as I'm playing a video game. Oh! Kind of like so. It's not on purpose, I promise. It's just the sounds that come out of me. That did not sound right. But we're at the boss now, which I think this is like Naughty 2? Yeah, really Naughty Rampage. So this is like the second, this is the thing I don't like about the bosses. Hey, Bubba James, how are you? Hope you're having a good day so far. Whoop! The sound effects are completely gone, so I can't hear him going, it'll be fine, though. He's gone! We're moving on to World 2. Moving on to World 2. Crim Croc Industries. I remember this being like a pain and a half, but, why not? How are you today, Bubba James? I hope you're having a really good day today. I am doing well. What is the purpose of this? Oh, so I can grab this. Good day, tough week. I am sorry to hear that. Okay, so apparently that was supposed to do something else, and I didn't do it. So we're kind of stuck. Whatever it was supposed to do, we're not going to get it done. I had a rough night last night. Fell asleep somewhere around midnight. Woke up again at 3:30 and couldn't go back to sleep. Wife got called into work, and so I helped her get her stuff ready by fixing her lunch. A nice salad with chicken and a few other things. Very, very nice, if you ask me. And then I lay down on the couch, and I finally had gotten myself to sleep when all of a sudden, while I was asleep, I hear the sound of footsteps from inside the house. Come to find out, it was one of those moments where the dream was so realistic that I could not tell it from reality. So I'm like, sleep would have been nice, but it is what it is, and that's all that it is. It's sleep. But I'm glad to know that I'm not alone in having those days. Those days are not fun. Not fun at all, I tell you. I just skip Mankey. There's no point in messing with him. Alright, I gotta do this. Come on. Oop. Alright, but I will get Mankey. I will get Mankey now! Oops. We got an extra life? Cool. Oh! Nope. Using save states like a sheepy, like a cheap person that I am. Smack him in the head with a barrel. So why have you had kind of a bad week, if you don't mind my asking? Not trying to be nosy or anything, just, you know, just curious. No, I fall asleep at 10, wake at 12, and I'm up till night the next day. Ooh. I have been there. Ooh. Those are rough, too. Because those are the ones where you've usually got something important coming up. Oh! Okay, so it's gonna stick there for a moment. And then let me watch it. I no longer have a car. Oh, dude! What happened? Did something break, or...? Hopefully you weren't in a wreck. Oh, end of the stage. Dude. I ran into somebody crazy story. Okay, I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it. I'm glad that you're all right. And we'll just kind of leave it at that. You know, you don't have to go into any details for me. Okay. I'll share it. Okay, well, if you want to. I'm just glad that you're all right. Yep. Woo. Okay, well, I didn't need that any. Well, like, I didn't need that anyway. Falls to death. Coming over from Greenville, Sunday about 2-3 miles out of Greenville. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Yeah, the haunted firehouse, I am aware of its locale. Ooh. Thought I was about to potentially fall to my doom. You know what I'm going to try, though? I'm going to save here just in case it disappeared. Yeah, it disappeared. So I'm not going to try it. Oh, right. The busy beavers. The busy little beavers. Well, that sucked. I jumped too early. They're like jumping way, way early, which is weirding me out. Okay, so I was about to say haunted firehouse. Oh, he didn't even move at all. Strange. Huh. That's very, very strange. Okay. Okay. Sup, my G? I always miss the O for some reason. Okay, and then Mankey's gonna be throwing those while being all Mankey right there. I'll read that in just a second. Let me get to the end of this where I don't have to pay attention, and I'll finish reading that. Because I'm afraid that I'm going to mess something up by accident because I'm not paying attention properly. Alright, right there, I get behind a guy doing 40 and 55. The guy, the Radio Shack people know. Get to the haunted house. Guy decided to hit the brakes for no reason. And because of the fact you had to he hit the brakes, and you likely rear-ended him, it was viewed as being your fault. Right? Time I realized I was in the back of him. Yep. I'm telling you, some people don't know how to drive. If you talk to my wife, she'd tell you I'm one of them. No. I don't know yet. Okay. Well, I know back in the day, if you rear-ended someone, it was basically viewed as your fault. But if the word isn't out yet, then that I'm going to view that as a good sign. Ooh. I'm really weirded out by the fact that I make so many sound effects basically for you. For you guys. It's like, I'm not really trying to do the sound effect stuff. It just kind of comes out. So hopefully if I sound really like, hopefully it's not annoying. It's just, I make sounds while playing video games. Which, in all honesty, I guess that's better than not making a sound at all and just be like, oh, I died. So terrible. Even though I realize I have kind of a monotone voice when I play at times. I'm hoping, though, that I'm not like, I should have saved that. But I'm not trying to 100% this game, I'm just trying to beat it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. No! I don't think it'd be viewed as my fault, even though he did brake check me. Oh, I think it would be viewed as my fault, even though he did brake check me. He tried to say I was texting, but no, the man brake checked me. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If the police do their due diligence, they can actually figure out whether or not you're lying, or whether or not he's lying as far as the text messages are concerned. I mean, it's not that hard to find out from a phone company whether or not someone was texting at the time of an accident. I know, because I used to work for a phone company. It can be done. Ah! He didn't want to jump just then. Diddy's like, no! Diddy's like, no, he didn't. Oh. Okay. But I mean, if I understand correctly, if the police sought to do so, which I don't know if they will or won't, but they should be able to check with the phone company and figure out whether or not you were texting at the time like the guy said you were. That is, if I understand correctly. They should have the ability to do that. So, you know, that him saying that may work out to your favor. It just kind of all depends. Oop, the piranha. What is up here? Oh, just the K. I was hoping for something better. But no, we got the K. But we also got the DK, which is what we want. And something is over the... Oh. Shark trap and some bananas. But we got an extra life, so I mean that's helpful. An extra life and... We're not going that way. You know, in all honesty, this isn't the most difficult of the stages, especially like later on in the Donkey Kong franchise. But I will say that as far as the Donkey Kong games go, ooh, okay, that was dumb of me. I should have known that. These levels are actually very simplistic in comparison to what you'll later play in DK Country Diddy's Kong Quest and Donkey Kong Country 3. I can't remember its title. Donkey Kong Country 3. We had bears before Banjo-Kazooie. So yeah, that's one of the big things I will note right now is the levels are a whole lot more simplistic. Not that that's a bad thing. I like this game a lot. I think it's a very, very good game. But it's just something that like dawned on me, and you know, a lot of people are probably gonna go, "Yeah, you've just now noticed that." To which I will respond, "Yeah. So, I'm slow sometimes. Cut me a little slack." But I do like the music here. I do like the music here. The music that says Moo sucks at this game. Oh well. Well, it sounds like you didn't have a good time this week, Bubba James. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm hoping that things turn out well with everything that you've kind of mentioned. That's got to be problematic, and understandably so. But you know, like I said, hopefully things will work out. If the police do their due diligence, everything should be all right. Well, that's not what I wanted, but I can go here and then drop down here and then go here and, yeah, it'll work out at least. I think this one drops down, so go ahead and start my descent. Being careful not to get hit by anything that wants to kill me. Oop, I need that ditty. I need that ditty. Someone tell me what ditty wah ditty means. I bet I'm going up from here. Yeah. That sounds like a good enough excuse to go up, and I'm about to get hit. I had no time to make that. Can we get to the end of the stage yet? Don't care. I do care. No! Oh well. That's what I get. I mean, save states. You live by the save state, you die by it. You can see the stage in the background, though. Alright. I still love the music of the stage. Like, Rare, to me, has always done really good music. There is a Donkey Kong right over no. Oh, dude, I'm that far away? Oh, no. Oh, okay. No, never mind. Rare has always had really good music. Like, I've got, actually I've got a couple of, no, I don't have a couple of games. I do have, actually I have Banjo-Kazooie on vinyl, and I listen to it every once in a while, and I also have Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts on digital. The music is phenomenal, and one game I'm wanting to get the soundtrack to is actually Viva Pinata, because I love the music of that game. It's extremely relaxing, and Viva Pinata is actually a game that I enjoy playing when I'm very sick. Like, you know, running a fever, you know, that sort of thing. Just, like, absolutely feeling like garbage. Viva Pinata is the game that I enjoy playing. Yeah, just stick to the top. Drop down long enough to get the G. Because we do want that extra life that's provided to us by the letter G. And then we want to get out of the stage. So, I mean, Rare, some of the best music in gaming, in my opinion. In my opinion. I would definitely recommend checking out some of their soundtracks. You can probably find them on the Tube of Views. Oh. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I'm on a minecart again. Ooh. Am I about to skip a good portion of the stage? No, just that part. This is not that bad in all actuality. He says before it gets difficult. He says right before he dies. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Alright, take a moment and save state that baby. Okay, I had to scratch my nose just then, but that actually worked out better than I thought. And this looks like this is going to be another short stage. Not that I'm complaining. I'm gonna bonk him on the head. Ooh! And so it looks like that's what I'm doing. I'm bonking these guys on their noggins first. Taking their mine carts from them and trying not to die. Trying not to live, die. That's me. Trying not to live, die. As a beaver tries to take me out. Again, that wasn't all that bad. We may actually beat this game within the time period. Oh, this stage. And as always, I'm rushing through the stage because, yeah, I mean, I rush through video games, apparently. Like an idiot. But I'm grateful that as far as the enemy placement's concerned, it's not like jerk moves. Rare was actually pretty good about the way they placed their enemies in most instances. So I mean, that's at least something that I can look at and go, yeah, it's not that bad. And they do have certain things that you can see to kind of gauge what you're needing to do. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, no! As soon as I say that their enemy placement's not that bad, I get nailed by one of those little crim dudes. And everything I say is made into a lie. Pay attention to the banana. Pay attention to the bananas. And we just skip ahead through this because I don't want to just sit here. Okay, it's not that. I didn't mean to save there. Well. I got hit. I got hit. Oh! Okay. Ah, that's where I needed the barrel, was right there. Hey, Polar Plays. I'm cheating. I don't care. How are you, Polar Plays? I hope you're having a great day today. Fursuit Friday. Okay. If that's what you wish to do, then that's what you wish to do. I hope you're having a good Fursuit Friday. Alright, Dum Drum. My favorite boss of this game. Because of the fact that it's, best I can tell, to me, this is one of the more original of the bosses. In design, in the fact that you got enemies that drop down. It's going to spam the enemies. You just run from side to side. It's simplistic like all the other bosses of this game. But, again, it's not like I'm going against Neki, or Naughty, or Neki, or Naughty, or Neki, or Naughty. Oh, I thought I was done for. Like, oh, it's going to drop down on my head. But, I mean, it's really simple to beat. It's probably the easiest boss, but the most imaginative to me. Chimp Caverns. I had forgotten that this even existed, to be honest with you. Oh, it's the one where I've got to get the gas. Okay. So this is like around about the time where they're really starting to try the gimmicks in their stages. That's right. Forgotten all about that. But again, if I remember correctly, this isn't an overly long stage in comparison. And it's not like it's, in all honesty, all that difficult. Yeah, Donkey Kong's awesome. Love me some Donkey Kong games. The second one is my favorite of the series, but that doesn't that's not denying the first one at all. Oh. The first one got us to where we got in the second game. And I will play the second game eventually. But Donkey Kong Country will always hold a very, very special place in my heart. For the good times that I've had with it, the memories that I've shared, a lot of them dealing with Movie Gallery. If you don't know what Movie Gallery is, then I feel old. A lot of has to do with, just imagine a Southern Blockbuster is about the best way I can put it. That's what Movie Gallery was, a Southern Blockbuster. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I'll just save here, and... Oh! Okay. This is the last phase of the stage where you're basically constantly running on empty. Until this point. Okay. Come on. Oh, that's right. That takes you forward towards the end. And we've got little beavers trying to kill me, angry beaver. You shall not kill me, beaver that is angry. Kill! Kill! Hello, Soy Bomb. How are you today? Hopefully the music isn't that bad. How are you today, sir? Jump over. Do my sound effects. All sound is good. Well, the music in Donkey Kong Country isn't quite as overpowering as it is in Joe and Mac. So, you know, that's a thing. I wonder. Well, it doesn't matter. We are almost... So, did school let out... I'm discussing Soy Bomb's job, not meaning to. 100% this is a get-through. In all honesty, I love these games, but you won't see me try to pull anything similar to a 100% run until we start playing 2 and 3. And the reason is because, well, 2 and 3 is the one that, 2 and 3 are the ones that if you have to 100% any of these games, it's one of those 3 or 2. Because you have to get to the end of the stage. No! Rambi! We never lost him. I really should have taken that and just said, hey, I made a mistake. I really should have. I didn't. Watch that bonus level back in your VOD and tell me if the music isn't off. No. I know for a fact that it's off. Because I did goof around with the, in all honesty, I did goof around with the music channels just in case it ran the risk of overpowering my voice. Because I'm still using SNES 9X to do this. So yeah, the music is kind of off. No, I know the music's out of sync. It's because of the fact that I actually do have a channel turned off at the moment, and I did so just to see. It's also the reason why we're missing a few of the sound things. Because I was just afraid of having the problem we had during Joe and Mac. And you know, that problem during Joe and Mac was... I'm drowning in sound at the moment. Well, that was not good. So that would be the reason why. Don't let Joe and Mac spook you. I can't help it. There's more to this stage? I mean, I can pause it. Hold on. Give me a moment. Channels, channel 1, and channels. Alright. You can just tell me how it sounds, whether or not it's overpowering me or not. I'm sure you'll be honest with me. And give me the 411. And the dealio and all that. Which right now, it shouldn't be a problem. But I'm more worried about, like, boss fights and things of that nature, moments like that song. But, Misty Mine is... Yeah, this is the one that gets progressively foggy as I play through it. Oh. Not... Yeah. This is the part where they're trying out, various... gimmicks. Ooh. That's really all this is. Okay. I think it's right here. Yeah, that's not my doing. I hear the coconut sound. That's not on my end. I mean, well, it is on my end, but... You are guilty of the coconut. I am guilty of the coconut. Because, frankly, the game can have all the coconuts. I don't like coconuts. I am very weird, in the fact that, in how I do music. Like, I'm not a fan of how I do music. Food. Like, I'll eat. I say most anything. I will try most anything. I don't like the taste of coconuts, though. And the reason why I don't like coconuts is because of ooh. Sorry. That was just really weird. Let's return shortly. I hate coconut. Sorry. Had to, set that as viewable. For some reason it hid... I know why. It's probably because of the word nut. It hid, Bubba James's, statement. I will keep at it. In fact, I have, tossed around the idea of possibly doing, what I talked to you about earlier, Soy Bomb. About the game that I thought about playing. Maybe doing it tonight, I don't know. For me, good grief, this stage. Yeah, this is where they get into the gimmicks. I hate these little guys. They're getting real deep in the gimmicks now. And that's no bueno. Okay. I'm not a fan of the texture of coconut. But, you know what's weird? I love coconut water. Like, the juice, if you will. You know, that... Ooh. That's, in a coconut. I love it. I will drink it all day long. Because I love the way that it tastes. But I hate the texture of an actual coconut. Nope. Refuse! Even though I would start just right there. So, I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt anything major. I just didn't want to do it. Ah. Why do these guys jump? Ooh! Stupid necky. Oh! These guys, they're like jumping and that's throwing me off big time. Ooh. At least I can see the eyes of the enemies. That's... At least it's not cheap, like I couldn't see them. So I'll give the creators that. Okay. Ooh! Okay. Ah! Alright. Done with this stage. And I think... Yeah, one more stage, we get naughty, and then I think we're at the final stage. So, platform perils. There's this guy. I think I can... Ooh, well, doesn't matter now. Oh, I can't even, like, dash into him. That's no bueno. Fire him. Ugh. It doesn't matter at this point. I was at the beginning of the stage anyway. It's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, pick this up and actually hit him with it. If I remember correctly, in Donkey Kong 64, which we will probably never play. No! Alright, fine, whatever. There is a boss that is in, a boss that is in the, first world, I think? That's basically one of those gigantic, armadillos, if I remember right. That's got, like, missile launchers and things of that nature. I actually like 64. Here's my thing about 64, okay? I don't have a problem in and out of, with collectathons in and out of themselves. Very soon I'm going to be getting back to playing, Scooby-Doo, which I know I haven't played that in like 2 weeks. I will be getting back into it shortly. I've just had, a lack of time lately to really be involved in, the channel fully like I have really wanted. But I'll be getting back into that shortly if all goes well. But like Donkey Kong 64 is like, it's like the straw man argument against collectathon games, because there's so much you have to collect in order to get the proper ending to the game. It's maddening how much they expect you to get by the end of the game. And I have a problem with that. I don't think games need to be that difficult to beat. And if I remember correctly, I think Soy Bomb tried playing it. He got so far into it and was like, yeah, we're done. If I remember correctly. And frankly, I don't blame him. But I guess part of it is the fact that I'm more so wanting to play games that I can beat. Whoa! How long ago was that I saved it? It's been a while. But I wasn't expecting to just... Why am I... Saved it. Why am I flying like that when I bounce off of it? Like, I should just be doing like that, not, you know, whoa, whoa. Ooh, that was a close one. Almost didn't make that. As I was saying, I don't like games that are so convoluted in what the programmers expect out of you that it's to the point where it's like, oh, what's that? You didn't gather the 6,000 golden ruby slippers? You didn't take down the 12 optional bosses and the 16 golden eggs, which can only be viewed on specific holidays. You didn't do all of that, you don't get to see the true ending of the game. Or you don't get to make it to the boss. That's garbage to me. And as much as I love Rare, I'm going to say that's not good design on their end. And I don't mind saying that. That's not good design. Alright, you're back. Well, guess who's back? Back again? Soy Bomb's back. Tell a friend. Alright, so let's take on Neki Part 2, I think. Yeah, Neki's Revenge. So, let's kill Neki again. Okay, I was about to say, is Neki too high for me? Ah. And bounce on your head. And bounce, 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 bounce. Oh. Oh. Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh. Whee! So, Soy Bomb, you play Donkey... Okay, now it's got to be drowning my voice out. Soy Bomb, you played Donkey Kong 64, didn't you? What are your thoughts on Donkey Kong 64? Final boss time! Yay! While he's waiting on his crown, smack him, whack him, He's going to throw his crown again. Smack him. Whack him. Jump him. He's going to do it again. A little bit faster this time. Smack him. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. And I think he's going to do it one more time. Yeah, a little bit faster than last time. Uh-oh. He's bouncing. He's bouncing. Oh! Ooh. It is your favorite and least favorite N64 game. Really? Okay. For some reason, I thought you had a lesser opinion of it. I was completely wrong about that then. Oh, yeah. Well, see, that's the thing about Donkey Kong 64, and the reason why I don't want to play it, of course, I don't own it, so not like I'll be getting into it anytime soon anyway. Oh, we're really getting into... Okay. Nope. Come on, I can dodge. You can dodge. If I can dodge a cannonball... with the jalapeno morsel because... Because I remember that stream. I watched it and I'm like, that poor guy. Okay. Do. Alright. I gotta beat this with Diddy Kong. Because Donkey is, Daddy Kong. Oh! Almost walked into that. I can see the truth behind that and why that would be an aggravation. I don't know, I'm... Okay. Yeah, we beat the game. Congratulations, guys. Ooh, good grief. I had both my headphones in. No wonder it's loud. Credits. Coding. Claptrap. Huh? Characters. Crusher. This is actually one of my favorite, like, quote-unquote, boss fights just for this. Simply because of the fact that it lets you know, hey, there's a second phase to this. So we are going to save state here, because I've got more fighting to do. We're like, wait, what? Well, hi there! Oh! Okay. I would like to say that the reason why that happened is because I had my fingers on the wrong buttons. Alright, jump over me. Jump over me. Go ahead and throw your crown. Like, it's one of those things where I've tossed around doing sometime or another Banjo-Kazooie. Because Banjo-Kazooie is... Oh, good grief. Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite and least favorite N64 games. Although when I play it, I'll probably play it on the Xbox 360. It's remembering his pattern. Banjo-Kazooie is a nice balanced game. It is! It is for me slightly infuriating, though. Yes! Banjo-Tooie is a headache. And the final boss fight in Banjo-Tooie is a pain. I hate the final boss fight in Banjo-Tooie. But guys, guess what? We beat Donkey Kong Country. But you know what? I'm still kind of in the streaming mood at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do is... I stream both 100%. They are more doable than DK64. Really? Oh. Well, like I said, Banjo-Kazooie is definitely something that's on my mind for the near future. Because it's a game that I love. And in all honesty, I won't say it's my favorite game for the N64, but it is up there. That's true. Oh, dude, Banjo. So what's next? Next, I'm thinking what I'm going to do next, and I'm going to get it ready while we watch the enemies go by. This is one thing I do like in games, is when they show you the enemies like this and the various types. Bring us Goemon for N64. Probably not. I have played Goemon, and I didn't like it all that much. Don't hate me for that. Alright? Actually, what I'm thinking of, and you're probably going to go, yep, well, and we're done. I actually tossed around doing the bull riding game, just to see how ridiculous it is to play as the bull, and to play as the bull rider, to see if I can stay on. But at the same time, I'm also thinking that I might want to get some practice in on it so it doesn't look completely terrible. You know what I mean? I'll keep an eye on this bull riding game. Okay. I may wait to do the bull riding game just so I can get some practice in first. That way, if I do it, it's not, you know... I want to get the feel for the game is what I'm getting at before I get into it. But what I think I'm going to do is... I am going to play something else for at least Blind Bull Riding Game stream. Alright, but I would need to do that as a stream all by itself. And if I did that, I would probably end up doing that, I tell you what, let me think about it, Master Neki Sr. Yeah. Well, that's the alternative for today, then. Blind bull riding. Well, I got plenty of other alternatives than blind bull riding. There are many, many alternatives to blind bull riding. I could play a number of games. Oh, what's the alternative for... Oh, what's the alternative? I read that as that's the alternative. I'll tell you what, give me a moment, and I'll be back in just a moment, alright? Give me just a minute, because, you know, it's the credits and all that. I'll be back in just a minute. Understandable. Recording is definitely a needed thing. So here are my options, or at least the options I'm going to give as I'm going to kind of close this out and transition back here. So my options, the ones that I'm going to give for the moment, are as follows. I can either do... and I've got the feeling I know what's going to be chosen simply because of what's being said. I can do You can tell how much thought I put into this. I can go ahead and do Banjo-Kazooie. Okay? I can do start on Banjo-Kazooie. What was that message that was retracted? I would have loved to have seen that. Banjo-Kazooie for the Xbox 360. I can do Call of Duty 2 for the Xbox. I can do professional bull riding, but I really want to do that because I'm only going to spend about 30 minutes or so. I want to be able to do the professional bull riding with more time on my hands. Stream starting soon. Has it started? Yeah. That I really need to have a screen in between when I'm in between video games. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to go ahead and do. So how many ways might be there? How are y'all doing? I'm doing well. I am doing well. I think what I'm going to do, Soy Bomb, I promise I will do the professional bull riding game when, at a time where you can see it. Because it's going to be ridiculous. And I might as well give it 2 hours. Because you literally get a career mode. So I can choose a career as a bull. Now, whether or not I can actually Teddy Bear, Sesame Street character holding a number 8. Yeah, that's basically what you're going to be seeing right now. Just for the moment, anyway. I don't know, it may be the case that 30 minutes may be all I choose to do with it, simply because of the fact that it may just be terrible. But I actually want to give it some time, just in case I have some stupid fun with it. Hello, Watermelon King. I just got through beating Donkey Kong Country. And so I've got a little bit of time to do something else. So I want to do something else. So I'm going to wait on the bull riding game. So I guess what I'm going to do is, I don't know what anime this is from, but I wonder what this little girl's got against the teddy bears. There's actually another one that I've got where she's doing doing a German suplex, but it has "get wrecked" in the image, and I didn't like that. So, but give me a moment and let me. Maybe she's just having a bit of fun, pretending to be Ultraman, and the teddy's a kaiju. That may be it. So how does Banjo-Kazooie sound? We've been talking about Banjo-Kazooie. Why not go from one rare game to another? How does that sound to you guys? I probably mispronounced kaiju, didn't I? Never. Why'd you list out? Okay, well, okay. All right, here are the options. Banjo-Kazooie, Call of Duty, Donkey Kong Country 2. I don't have the ROM downloaded for that, and I really don't want to, here, let me do this, okay. Options. You've got Call of Duty 2, Xbox. Banjo-Kazooie for the Xbox 360. Can I get games in 15 seconds? I'm working on it! I vote for Banjo-Kazooie. So, I mean, I'll leave that as the two options right now. I promise I'll do the bull riding game soon, because I just want to play. I want to give it time. Like I said, I've got about 30 or so minutes, even though it was on 360. Even though I have, okay, Sushi, I have the N64 version. I actually have the N64 version and the Japanese N64 version of the game. No, it's not Nuts and Bolts, although I have Nuts and Bolts. I vote for ASMR Simulator. I'm not mad. I'm glad. So, we're going to do Banjo-Kazooie for the 360. Like I said, I promise I'll do the bull riding game soon. I just want to give it more time than that. And Banjo-Kazooie is something I can kind of just jump through or jump into. What else is there? We'll do that right now. And give me just a moment. Let me get set up. And once I get set up, we'll get started. So give me just a minute. Don't lie, Soy Bomb. You know you're hooked on the bull. You are married to the idea of me playing the bull game. Don't deny how you feel about the bull game. It's an epic typo. Gemini's! I actually spelled it Gemmies, but Gemini's. I'm not doing it. Look, man, it may be bull, but it's going to be like the best kind of bull. To like hype, yeah! If you're watching right now, be sure to, if you like what you see, to like the video, please. Let's see. All right, so I'm getting set up right now. You can tell, you can't see what I got going on right now, but let's see. Pull this up. Should be right. Yeah, right there. That's it. I just don't want everyone to see, like, I've been watching a lot of Netflix. Don't want you to see my background. Let it pop up. It should be installed. What game is it? It's going to be Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie on my 360. Ooh. Well then. Whoops. Fellas, I lied. Banjo-Kazooie's not installed on my Xbox, and it's like, this could take a long time to download. Are you sure about that? So, I accidentally lied to you guys. I am so sorry. This is professional streaming at its best, ladies and gentlemen. Moo is pulling out bug for the Saturn. Probably. So, yeah, I know, I suck. It's all in shambles. So, I tell you what, though, how do you guys feel about Castlevania Symphony of the Night? And we start going through it. I am a terrible streamer. Hey, we're going to play this. No, we're not. I'm sorry. Well, she's got his bug for Saturn in option. No. I can show you all the games that I've got. For the most part. And I say the most part because it is for the most part. But I seriously have got to figure this out. I feel like I'm not very professional at the moment. Because I thought I had it ready to go. I don't have it ready to go. Castlevania, I guess it's better than Boar of Duty. No, I don't have a Saturn. I do not have a Saturn. So I've got Castlevania up. Let me just pull it up here. And I'm sorry, by the way. Including the dead one. I've never been able to find a cheap Saturn. Never been able to find a cheap Saturn. I'm going to move the microphone where I have more access to it and to the TV screen. Saturn is awesome, you're missing out. I know. Oh, I gotta mute the TV. Oh. Well, that's perfect. Just kind of trying to hide trying to, guess you could save your money. Well, yeah, I know. I'm someone who, I like to buy the games. I like to buy the games. File, checking memory unit. Huh, it's been a while since I played this. Alright, so let's go ahead. Why does the moo have Raffi in his avatar? Who is Raffi? I have no clue who Raffi is. By the way, how is the music? Is it too loud, too quiet? Let me know something down below. You know, let me know how the sound is for this game. Whether I need to turn it up or turn it down or, you know, what have you. I remember going up here. There's stuff up here that might be... Oh, yeah. None of these things are going to be beneficial to me right now. The moon rod. Yeah, the moon rod. Although I did find the best weapon in the game all of a sudden. I'd forgotten where it was. You know, this Xbox 360, the server's dead or something. Sounds fine as far as I'm concerned. I want to hear your voice. I don't think the servers are dead yet. I'm fairly certain they'll probably knock it out sooner than later. Which... I hope not. Because there are still games that I need to... That I had purchased that I need to download. Whose greatest hits include... Oh! Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Gotcha. It's because of the fact that that was me doing my best to create an avatar for myself on my 360.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Your words are as empty as your...
I love the voice acting in this game because of how ridiculous it is.
What is a man?
What is a man?
A miserable little pile of secrets.
Miserable pile of secrets.
How about you?
Oh yeah, he's wanting to fight me now. It would be good for me to be able to pay attention to all this. Ooh. Well. Yeah! There we go. Alright. Oops. This was. I'm probably going to end up, quote-unquote, dying to this final boss. Although you really can't die to him. If I remember correctly, PlayStation Network recently released the PSP version. Castlevania compilation coming out later on this year. Absolutely, I would be willing to do that. Now, he should turn into gigantic monstrosity. Because I love Castlevania. And I'm not kidding when I say that. Ooh. Jump. Come on, jump. There you go. I am actually going to beat him without Maria. Not having played this game in a long time, I'm kind of shocked by that. I love Castle. If they include Bloodlines, it's an insta-buy. Now, if they include Castlevania Judgment, then that'll be an insta-buy. You gotta have Castlevania. No Castlevania collection is complete without Castlevania Judgment. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter, who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of Vampires, who has been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, one night, 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, appeared 4 years later, and not a century. Unfortunately, of the 4 games they've announced so far, I already have 3 of the games. What are the games that they have mentioned? Because honestly, the only games that I have of Castlevania is I have this. I can't remember which one I've got for the GB... No, not the GBA. I think it's the Game Boy Advance. Or no. It's not the GBA. It's the Game Boy Advance. I'm stupid. The DS. And I actually own Judgment. Coming soon to a Moose stream near you. Crappy games like Castlevania Judgment. What Castlevania 1 and 3. Okay, that's solid so far. Castlevania 2 for Game Boy. And I will say that's at least a solid set of games there. I find it funny they're not releasing Castlevania 2. And of course, the only thing that goes through my mind when I say that is, oh yeah, Konami. Because Konami doesn't do anything right. We're going to release a Castlevania Classics compilation. We're not going to release most of the games. But you own most of the games. I understand. I mean, I don't own them. I own none of them. Alright. So we are Alucard now. Yay, Alucard! We enter in here and we're overpowered at this point. There's actually a way that up ahead, when I get my stuff stolen from me by death, I think there's a way that I can actually keep all of those things. Contra one I'd be up for as well. Yeah, Contra would be a good one to do. I just don't know if they would... Yeah, pot roast. I'm just going to be honest. I don't have a lot of faith in Konami at this point in time of them doing anything that's actually helpful for their gaming series. Konami at this point, and I think we've had this discussion already, although I say this fact they're still overlooking Contra for the SNES's compilation is questionable. Really? They're not putting Contra for the SNES? I mean, for the NES? Seriously, that is craziness. There's a way you can skip this, if I understand correctly, but I've never actually tried doing it, because there's a lot of convoluted stuff you gotta do to get past this.
I've come to put an end.
But they're putting the arcade version on. Yeah, but still. That's what I'm saying, it's not the same thing. So I don't like that. I'll share your stream with me Discords. Well, Sushi Sunshine, I greatly appreciate that very much. I very seriously do, as we get all of our armor stolen. And so now we are, I can punch, that's about it. So, we got some ways to go. I do remember, let's see, also I see a soy wall. A wall made completely of soy. Alright. Oh, right. I gotta learn the dodge button. And what the dodge button does for me. Oh, that's the pause button. I need to equip something that will basically, how did I get a neutron bomb this early in the game? Huh. That's curious. Red rust. I don't think I want that one right now. This lets me, the Cube of Zoe, I think, lets me see items. Or lets me get items from there. Oh! This is totally Donkey Kong Country. You're right. I will fix that right now. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And the game. And Donkeyvania. Now, imagine for a brief moment if they actually created a Metroidvania game in the style of Donkey Kong Country. I would play that. I am not even kidding. I would find that, I bet that would be like the best game ever. And I would play it. And I would love everything about it. Hi, curious. I'm needing what help I can get right now because my defense is next to nothing. And I remember up ahead I've got a Slagra and another enemy to deal with in just a moment. Come on, come on. Let's see. This is a save point. Yeah, I'll go ahead and save the game while I'm at it. Or is it Castle Kong and the Bananas of the Night? Just imagine Donkey Kong. What is a gorilla? But a miserable pile of lies. I'd play it. I play it all day long. These guys, the Axe Knights. I owned this game for the PlayStation 1 when it came out. And this game is also the reason why I do not loan games out anymore. Because a friend of mine wanted to borrow it, and I never saw it again. And so you could say, are you sure he was your friend? Good question. Good question. Question that I ask myself quite often after I loaned him this thing. And I was very, very, very upset with the fact that he, lost it. I don't know why I'm putting the leather shield up. I almost never use the shield for some stupid reason. Maybe I'll start using it. Not Magilla Gorilla? What is a Magilla Gorilla? Okay, yeah, I can do this here. Isn't it? Is it here? Maybe it's somewhere else. Somewhere around here, there is an item that I very much want. And am I doing 1 damage to him? No. I don't even know what damage I'm doing to him because it's not telling me. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not at the point where it's letting me know how much damage I'm doing. I'm just doing damage. That's right. That's a little bit later. Not familiar with Magilla, but I think Johnny Bravo might have said it before. I can't remember which episode. Drop down here, and... Ah! Well, that's... No? I know I'm missing something as far as something that I'm able to do. And yeah, I'm saving constantly at the moment because it's the save point. I'm just trying to get there. Save data. Maybe it was the Scooby-Doo episode. It's been a while since I've seen anything Johnny Bravo, so I cannot answer that, help you with that question. Okay, that takes me to an area I can't get to because I don't have the blue stone. I actually want that axe because it's going to help me out in this boss fight. Versus Slogra and, yeah, this guy. And this guy. Alright. I like how they kind of jumped up there. And with that, I'm stuck. Ooh. Huh. I did not realize that I could pull that off. And Slogra and his buddy are still alive. This is not good. Alright. Oh, so not good. There we go. Did I kill them both? Nope. Okay, just Slogra, which is par for the course at this point. He's gonna drop down. I'm gonna get some hits on him, and he's dead. What? You never punched his leg before? Get distracted by a guy punching his own leg in anger. What? What? Okay. Did I collect the item? I don't know. I read punching his leg, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, literally, that threw me off just then. I'm like, punching his leg. That's very strange. Nope. I can't go this way yet, I don't think. That or this is going to be a save area, which it is. Hi, Moo. Hi, Soy and Suhi. Sushi, even. Hi, Draven. How are you? Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you did not punch him. Yeah. You know, it's one of those things where you'll be surprised by the things that people will do. People strike me as odd. And just the amount of things that they will do weirds me out a lot of times. No, I don't want that. Ooh. Oop. Yeah, way to get hit there, Moo. Okay. Ah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Ah. No. You know what? Forget it. Stop hitting me! I'd be stun locked for a moment there. Well, just not angry enough to punch myself in the leg. There was a guy I went to high school with who would headbutt things. And when I say headbutt things, I mean out and out. He would just start slamming his head into random objects when he was angry or upset. And I don't know if he thought it made people afraid of him or was intimidating, but I always thought, like, whenever he did something like that, I was like, I'm not afraid of this guy. I'm seriously afraid that he's going to hurt himself, though. Like, he's more of an endangerment to himself than to me or anyone else. Yeah, and, like, I remember one day in high school, dude just out and out, headbutted a plate glass window, which it was one of those, special glasses, that's supposed to, yeah, I'll take that. I honestly think I need to go back the other way and open that area up. Don't give Marvel more ideas for movies. Ultra Concussion Man. But I remember when he hit the glass, he busted his head open, and so I remember seeing blood on the window and, like, blood dripping down his forehead. No, this was the safety glass that has the wire inside of it. So it does, you know, I guess it's not quite bulletproof glass. But if something hits it, it doesn't break into the large chunks. It actually, because of the wire mesh inside of it, doesn't break into anything. And so, you know, that's, I think the reason why it kind of did, yeah. Okay, so I wasn't able to think of the right type of glass, okay? Because my first thought was, well, is it bulletproof glass? But I don't know if you would call it bulletproof glass. All I know is I saw that dude with blood dripping down his head, and my first thought was, what is wrong with him? And then what weirded me out is a little bit later I found out that he lived right down the road from me. And he wanted me to, you know, pick him up and, you know, like, if we were at a school event, would like me to drive him home. It's just sort of walking down the hill at first with a wooden bench in terms of head bleeding. Skateboarding tricks in class. Awesome. I never had anybody like that in class. And you're going to throw that. And I'm going to jump back away from you and just start nailing you. Ooh, that hurt. Ooh! Come on. Alright. Oh, nice. Can I duck and... Yeah, I'm getting good and shellacked by this guy. Now I remember why I didn't go back that far. Just forget it. I had him on the ropes.
Had him on the ropes. I decided to let him live. Mostly because, ooh, my second least favorite, one of my most hated enemies in the game, the ghosts. Up there with Medusa heads. In annoyance level. Unsurprisingly, they would get hurt. Well, yeah, I mean... But... Ow. Oh, that was surprisingly easy. He says having 3 health. I'll go ahead and take that. I don't remember anybody going to the hospital, though. That's a good thing. Okay, I need to somehow survive these next few seconds. Is there save? Okay, good. Save place right here. That's the way it, you know, I saw stuff like that when I was in high school. Well, let me rephrase that. Not skating tricks, but I saw people doing stupid things. And thankfully no one got real hurt, but yeah. It was one of those things where you're going, well, the damage is kind of done, isn't it? Ah, there's that. That's right. I'm heading back down this way because I want to think I missed something down here. Something not necessarily important, but something that has a little bit of merit. Ah! I can tell how much of a lightweight my character is at the moment because zombies do a ton of damage. But I'm thankfully leveling up, and that's all I can ask at this moment is at least level up some. And the teachers would shout no skateboarding. I'll read that in just a moment. I want to get out of the zombie room, or at least to an area of safety where I'm not having to ask the question, am I about to be accosted by zombies? Teachers would take them as they were saying, we're old and stupid, we don't like fun, we're grumpy old foes, blah, 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 when they're really just concerned about their safety. Yeah. Teenagers can be like that. I am missing something. The right direction. I'm absolutely missing nothing right now. So going this way was a waste of my time. And I'm about to die. Yep. Because I landed in water. At last university, I worked at each entrance, the building and no skateboarding decal on them, so it was apparently a high school problem. Yeah. We can tell we're going to start out really good with this game that we're already dead. Asking kids. Let's see. Anybody can be a jerk. Anybody can be a jerk. I gotta remember which moo is me. Alright, so we're going back up because, yeah. That's my one problem about this is it's been a while. And so it's like, trying to remember where I'm going at times. But that's, I guess, half the fun of a game like this is exploration. Forget that. We're going this way because it's a whole... It's going to be faster in the long run to go this way. I loved this section because it was a clever way where they did the loading screens. You know, without having to do a loading screen. I mean, anybody can be a jerk. I have known young people to be jerks. I've known old people to be jerks. I have known people of all races, of all backgrounds. Some of them claim to be Christian. Some of them claim to be atheist. Just, you can be a jerk no matter who you are. And I remember, as far as at one point in time, there was actually a group of teenagers who actually had an area that was going to be set aside for them to have as a skate park. And they had a bunch of people sign it, including yours truly. Yeah, life max up. That's what I wanted. I did it too late. Or too, yeah, I was late with figuring out where I was supposed to go. As I was saying, crud. I was one of the ones that signed it. But there were a group of older people, even though they had permission by the owner of the property to turn it into a skate park, they had to get the signatures. It was basically turned down by the city council, if I remember correctly, as, well, it's going to be a place where a lot of delinquents can do delinquent things, and to me, that was one of the most tone-deaf things that the city had done at that point. Kid of mine was confirmed to be 6 years old. Told a coworker of mine to blank off one day. I don't mind skateboarding as long as it's done in the right places. And that's my mindset, and that's the reason why I was more than willing to sign the paper to try to get the skate park in that certain part of the city, because it would have been a proper area to have it done. It would have been an area where it could have been done. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, it also would have helped as far as, in my mind, it was a place where young people would have, who were interested in that sort of thing, would have the opportunity to, as stated, you do skate in the right place. They wouldn't just be out in the middle of, the city, skateboarding or something of that nature, potentially hurting themselves, potentially hurting a pedestrian by accident, not getting hit by a car. All of those things are good things. I must have suffered from grumpy old man syndrome, where they just hate things that are popular with young people, for the safety. I don't know, but I just didn't like that type of attitude. And to me, I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way. That's honestly the way I thought about it, was just, seriously, this could be a good thing. In my day, we didn't have fun. Yes, we did. We had fun, but we had to walk like 16 miles in the snow to have it. Both ways. And yes, I have known people who basically like that. My day. Oh, this isn't your day anymore. And I gotta be careful of that, because I'm 35. I can fall into that, why in my day, this is what we did. And I do find myself making the statement, when I was that age, I didn't do that. And it's really weird for me, as a 35-year-old, to be saying that. Like, we didn't do that. Because it does remind me of how much things have changed. Places used to try to pass a law by law banning skateboards. As you can imagine, it didn't work, and in fact, had the opposite effect to people protesting by riding where they otherwise wouldn't. It depends on where you were and what generation you're from. And there's truth to that. Yeah. Holy water works great on these axe guys. You actually have to hit the axe guys, but it works so well on them. It just demolishes them quickly. Every weapon is good depending on the situation you're in, except the stone. I hate the stone. The stone is like the worst weapon in this game to me. Don't want that right now. I gotta be careful, because I may walk into a stone here in just a moment. These guys make their appearance again. I hate flea men. I hate flea men with a passion. We finally run up to Maria.
You seem human.
Well, I mean,
What
the way it is, I'm not. I have to be careful, because I'm wanting to go, well, the way it is in this day and age. If you were in America in the 90s, you probably had lots of fun hanging out in the arcades. Whereas if you're in Africa, you probably wouldn't have had so much fun. Well, you're right. I mean, like, I talked to my wife recently, speaking of arcades, and like, she and I went to a quote-unquote arcade at a bowling alley. And I realized how overpriced arcades have become nowadays. In the fact that one game cost like $3 to play. And I looked at that and I said, it was like a cruisin' world game. And I'm like, this cost me 50 cents when I was a kid. Why? Arcades have died the death. And it makes me so sad. Because my wife is like, arcades, they're just, I don't see the appeal of arcades, only because arcades today are not what they were when I was a kid. Like, you have no idea what an arcade is, sweetheart. And I mean that in a loving way. Because you really don't know what an arcade is like. You just see what arcades are today. Kind of like how weeaboos are obsessed with Japan. Now, if I remember correctly... Nuts. Let me go back out here. One of these opens up with this clock. Is it this one? No. I thought one of those opened up with the clock. There's another one, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, which isn't too far-fetched. Keep in mind that when I was a kid at the time, I loved The Simpsons. I had this idea that I would meet Bart Simpson in America. I've got the Blue Door Blues. Because I don't have a Blue Door. I don't have the Blue Gem. Right, I've got the clock. Kind of regret getting it now. I thought one of those opened up with the clock. I am wrong. This is not a far-fetched thing, me being wrong. And in all honesty, well, having the clock's actually not a bad thing right now, although I am out of hearts. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that again. I just wish I'd kept the holy water. But it's not like these enemies are all that difficult. I always found the character designs in this game to be kind of interesting. And if you pay attention to the background here, I'll show you in just a moment if we see him. We should be able to see him no problem. Check out America sometime. Did you give me ideas? I think it could be said of all of us. Yeah, giant eyeball in the background. I think it could be said of all of us that we were goofy kids with daft ideas. Not, we were all convinced of certain things growing up. There we go. Oh, I didn't give it a chance to do the second form, which is actually fine by me. I think in certain instances, if you get hit by stone, you actually can turn into kind of a demon form, which I always thought was kind of neat. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make it to a save point, because I'm looking at the clock, and I'm going to have to call it quits for right now. Time is not quite on my side at the moment. Oh, it's that axe guy. That's right, it's the one that kind of charge at you. Yeah, that's right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight this next boss. And once we beat this boss, I'm going to go back and save it. Checked out America. Holton, Maine, literally immediately across the border, which I've not ventured much further. Literally just kind of checking out, does it? Thought I did plenty of checking out in the stores. I would say that, I mean, I've lived in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lived in 6 different states in my life. And probably as time goes on, I'm going to end up living in more. Because that's just me. I grew up in Alabama, but part of this is I've wanted to see different things. Take a step within the Statue of... You mean the Statue of Liberty? When you say the Statue of America, you mean the Statue of Liberty, right? Oh, Lady Liberty, give me your poor, you're tired. You know, except nowadays. Because we don't want them. Because that's America now. Come on. Really? I realize the fact that I'm missing a very important artifact that tells me how much damage I'm doing to this guy. And he's doing a number on me. Good grief. Give me a moment. I'm originally from Alabama. I've lived in... Okay, we killed him. I've lived in... Yeah, he's dead now. And give me the health stuff. I live in Alabama. Or lived in Alabama. I'm currently living in South Carolina. I grew up in Alabama. I've lived in Tennessee, Mississippi, Florida, Georgia, and now South Carolina. I was going to say your accent sounds Texas-y. All right, so here's the thing. People from the South think I'm from the North. People from the North are like, you have the best Southern accent. And yes, I embellished the accent just then, because they will throw that accent out there. And I'll be like, yeah, well. But living in Alabama, I actually had a woman say, where are you from? I'm like, here. No. Where did you grow up? Here. Well, where were you born, is what I mean. In a city in the next county over? You're kind of filling out the map of America from the southeast corner. Yeah, I'm going in a spiral at the moment. Literally, it was from Alabama to Tennessee to Mississippi to Florida to Georgia to South Carolina. So I think North Carolina is my next stop, and then maybe one of the Virginias, and then hitting Kentucky, and just kind of continuing to make a spiral until, you know, like maybe I end up in Canada or something. I don't know. But I've got to go. It is time for me to end. We will continue with Castlevania Symphony of the Night next week. And very soon, because I know Soy Bomb, who may or may not be here at the moment, is very much looking forward to this, I'm going to be playing the bull riding game sometime soon. I appreciate it. We made progress. We beat Donkey Kong Country 2. We're going through Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And in the next one, we'll continue through Symphony of the Night. And then, very soon, bull riding. Promise. You guys have a great day. Thanks to Bubba James, Sushi Sunside, Draven DeVere, Soy Bomb. Don't overestimate my interest in that bull riding hunk of junk. You know you want to watch. Don't lie. The bull riding is from DKC, right? That's right. You hop on King K. Rool's back, and you hold the B button, and you have 8 seconds, and if you can hold on for 8 seconds, you beat the game. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Bye.